So I had been in the market for one of these 360-degree laser levels for a while now, and I was about to pull the trigger on a Kaiweets when this company, Cigman, reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in testing out their new CM-701 360-degree by 3 laser level. And if you don't understand 360 by 3, it means that it can do 2 vertical lines and 1 horizontal line around an entire room. And so they shipped me this thing out free of charge. Just asked me if I'd take a look at it, give it an honest review, and I was happy to do so because I've got some projects coming up. So this thing comes in a pretty nice case, the type of thing you kind of toss in your truck and know that it's not going to get damaged. It comes with a little instruction manual that isn't super thorough, but tells you everything you need to know. Tells you how to level the thing and all that kind of stuff. Charges with USB-C, comes with its own cable. I've actually never run the battery down yet, so it comes with this little pocket remote so that you can operate the thing from across the room. It has its own little tripod that could go on a commercial stand, or it's sort of made to sit here on the desk that you could level very precisely. And something like this is good if you're trying to get something at a slight angle. It comes with this magnetic 90-degree mount. I'll show you that in a second. And the actual laser level, which is IP54 water resistant. So anyway, the level itself is made to fit on, if you'd like it to, it'll fit on a standard tripod. But it also does have these other accessories. We'll go over those in a second. And the idea is that you have vertical 1, vertical 2, and horizontal. As you can see here, we have a vertical laser, little thingy that spins around, another vertical laser, and a horizontal. So something like this is fantastic if you are doing tile on a wall, if you are putting up gutters, if you're doing drop ceiling. There's just a million uses for things like this. Cabinets, hanging pictures on the wall. I do a lot of general construction, and something like this is just a handy doodad to have. And the way that it works is when you turn these things on, you can set different brightnesses and all that kind of stuff. But you could choose to either have it be in a fixed position where, like, say, if you're doing a set of stairs, you could turn this thing at a 45-degree angle or whatever angle you want and lock it in that position. Or if you unlock this thing, it will self-level itself within 4 degrees. So if you're close enough, it's going to automatically level and plumb itself in the room, which is just really, really handy. One of the things I love about this is just the different mounting options that come with the kit. And it has this 90-degree thing that if you have some, you can either screw it to a wall or put it on something metallic. So if we were to, let me grab my benchtop power supply over here, so you can come here. And you've got, I mean, that's a very solid surface that you could sit here and mount this thing on. So you could mount any kind of little metal thing you want there. Or if you are just setting it on top of something and don't want to actually bring out a tripod, it does have this tripod in the box, which you could screw onto the bottom of it. And what's nice about this is, especially for these vertical lines and stuff, once you get it on here, you can choose to spin the thing around. So you might decide that as you're working around the room, you want to keep this thing perfectly level, but you might want to move these vertical lines one direction or another. So you get this really smooth action. This is a nice plate that feels like it's rolling on some kind of bearings. And so it's actually pretty good quality, if I'm honest. One other thing that I didn't show you guys when I first pulled it out of the box is it also has this target. And I'll show you exactly how this works when I put this thing in action. But this thing allows you to see the laser in super bright environments. This is super reflective and will pick up the laser in places that your eyes might not. So using the level really couldn't be easier. I have it mounted on a tripod, and I'm going to turn it on auto leveling mode and just let it do its thing. And you'll see that it bounces around and is able to create its own plumb and level lines. And I can just adjust it on the tripod and get it right there in the middle of the target. I can turn the vertical line off. I can turn the other vertical line off. I can turn the horizontal line off. I can adjust the brightness, so you can adjust it to whatever is appropriate for your room. And that is about it. The thing will just kind of get itself all plumb and level and just sort of works. So looking at this thing in a fully lit room, you can see that the line is extremely visible on the wall and even more visible in that little target over there. Now, I don't know if you can see this as well as I can, but outside, shooting on my office out here, this thing shoots straight up into the trees. I actually need to make sure I don't have any planes flying overhead, but my entire yard is covered with a very cool straight laser grid. This thing is easily putting a line around my entire fence in my yard. It's pretty amazing. So there you have it. That is the Cigman CM-701 360 by 123 laser level. I am really excited to have this thing, and it is going to be put to good use. In just a couple of weeks, I'm helping a friend put some shelves in a pantry in a house they just had built. Excited about that. I'm helping another friend hang some cabinets in a school bus conversion. And this thing is just going to get used all over the place. This is one of those tools that's just, even if you don't use it every day, it's a really nice thing to have around. So if you're interested in buying it, I would really appreciate it if you use my Amazon link in the description. I also want to say that this is just kind of one of those things that you may want to stick on your Amazon wish list. Like, I know for a lot of people, it's a luxury. And so people want to know, what should they get you for your birthday? What should they get you for some kind of anniversary or something like that? This is a nice gift to have. You know, if you're a DIYer, if you're a prosumer, a handyman type person, this is just a very, very solid, very hefty tool, and something you may want to consider. So, hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day.